Still speaking about this lack of effective counter-terrorism strategies, this is a significant challenge, and the Nigerian government has been criticized for its approach in combating terrorism, with some arguing that it focuses more on military action and not enough in addressing the root causes of terrorism. Can you speak to that?
Yes. So when I talked of the three instruments, those who came up with the strategy understood that it should not be military approach alone, that the military approach should be one component, and then the other soft approach should be another component. And so they came up with the National Counterterrorism Strategy, which essentially has a significant component of the military approach and some soft approach. But then the policy framework on countering violent extremism, almost in its entirety, is really about the soft approach. Again, unfortunately, we haven't implemented it as fully as we should. Even the Chief of Defense Staff said this publicly. He believes that we are implementing 80% kinetic and 20% non-kinetic, when it should be the other way around. The non-kinetic should be 80%, and then the kinetic should be just about 20%. This is what theory research has recommended. Unfortunately, we're not doing that. So going forward, I expect to see, especially the federal government, take these three instruments that I've mentioned, ensure that the state governors, the local government chairmen, our traditional rulers, other influence makers within the society understand the content of these three documents so that they support in its implementation. I would want a situation where if in any market in Nigeria, let's say a market in Benin, in Edo State, a woman sees someone she believes is a terrorist, she knows the number to call, she knows what to do. Unfortunately, the situation is not like that today.
Well, economic and social factors also contribute to the challenges of Nigeria's ranking in the Global Terrorism Index. Poverty, unemployment, and social inequality has created environment conducive for terrorism. Do you sense that the government acknowledges these serious problems?
Yes, it does. It does acknowledge it, and that is why it came up with the policy framework on countering violent extremism. Okay. The entirety of that document is meant to address the socio-economic issues that drive terrorism. But unfortunately, like we've just discussed, that document is not being implemented fully. There are several ministries. In fact, when the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs was set up, part of the reason is to address the socio-economic reasons for the terrorist challenge. I would hope that one of these days we will do an evaluation to see how far we've gone in the implementation of the contents of that document. We've not done that as of today.